It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday then. Saturday, Sunday. What? Yeah, it's okay.
What's up? This is Jeff. Welcome to Jeff's podcast. Today, we're talking about Liber Entertainment's Q, and before the start of the topic, I would like to shout out to Crunchyroll for this episode. Crunchyroll is an online anime streaming service that you can watch more than 1,000 anime titles on any device, whether it is on the PC and television, and on the go such as laptop, mobile phone, and tablet. Plus, you can watch simulcast anime titles on both Japanese and English dubs, classic anime titles, Crunchyroll originals, and more. Sign up for a free 14-day trial at crunchyroll.com. Let's talk about Q, and I already watched the first 6 episodes of the animated series, which really is a good story for the winter 2022 anime season. This show is definitely one of my picks for the season, and the show is about raising your voice. If you want to become a voice actor such as radio DJ, podcaster, and dubbing, ranging from anime, dramas, video games, and foreign titles, you have to practice your voice and slow down when you speak so the listeners can understand you. Voice acting is very tough and highly competitive. In fact, show business is not an easy path. Since they have good few voice actors, it took luck, study, determination, hard work, and confidence to break into the entertainment industry. If you want to know more about the podcast episode on Q, it's on episode 107 on my YouTube video, and you can listen to it on Spotify, which is on the Jeff's podcast. Episodes 1 to 3 is the start of the voice acting journey, and for those who watch it already, spoilers ahead. Haruna Mutsuishi is an aspirant voice actress who wants to step up into the ranks of voice actors. She joined Air Blue Talent Agency, and she's one of the 16 girls split into 4 groups. We'll talk about who are the 4 groups in the agency later on. First things first, they began to practice on making voice acting before preparing for the auditions. They began starting one scene for William Shakespeare's Hamlet, and Makoto Miyachi who delivered a mature interpretation of Ophelia. It was revealed thereafter that she's actually a child star, which explains that her acting was a bit stereotyped, according to their coach. They began their voice acting auditions for the upcoming media, such as anime, video games, and foreign titles, before the actors decided to pick which character will be the voice with. Your voice will be recorded and they will listen to the producers, such as the director, sound producer, and the creator of the show. The producers will pick out which voice actor is going to lend the voice of a character, and once a voice actor passes the audition, they will attach to it for the role, and the talent agency gives the news to the voice actor, whether if it's pass or fail for the audition. Just like you're on the job interview. Once you pass the job interview, you're going to hire for the company. In the 5th episode, you're on a good start for joining the role after you pass the voice actor audition. Some voice actors have played major roles, while some they played minor roles after passing the voice actor audition. Before the formal recording, first off, the whole staff and cast must do a test recording first. A test recording is wherein the whole cast will act the whole scene so that the staff can evaluate and make suggestions for them to adjust. In the 4th episode, the show turns out into an idol show. I thought the show really is a voice acting teen show, but it turns out into an idol teen show. To be fair though, I think everyone's first impression of the series was that this is an actual idol show, rather than just voice acting. Now, this doesn't mean that the anime is going to go downhill because of this. It's important to note that although idols and voice actors are different careers, sometimes the former can be the doorway to reach the latter and vice versa. Moreover, it means that there are people who became voice actors by doing idol work initially. Just like being a voice actor, being an idol is also a hard career to pursue and maintain. Whether you're going solo or in a group, the training is rough and harsh. In fact, the episode showed some of the struggles of idol training and what a group needs in order to succeed. In the sixth episode, the girls of Wind are going to stack up on making a radio show, and most of the voice actors have decided to make a radio show to focus about what kind of topics they have. There are also live podcasts, which are presented live for the audiences to listen to in real time. Radio shows, on the other hand, are mostly live broadcasts, meaning the content cannot be reformatted or edited after it's already on air. Podcasts can be formatted in sections and can be re-recorded. A large difference between podcasting and live radio is the fact that live radio cannot be edited after it has been broadcast, whereas podcasts are pre-recorded so they can easily be adjusted after recording. In the upcoming seventh episode, the Girls of Moon are taking over, but there's one member who is missing from the group. I'm thinking that for the show about the group to focus on playing themselves in their upcoming stage plays, and I hope they can overcome their obstacles. Some voice actors are decided to join the role in the upcoming stage plays, stage dramas, and stage musicals. Let's take a recap about Q. Q is a voice actor racing smartphone app published by Liber Entertainment, released in Japan in October 2019, and temporarily ended in April 2021 in order to revise gameplay elements. There are four groups of 16 members. Among are the members of Dialogue, as well as new voice actors and talented voice actors. The first team member of the group is the team of Flower, which consists of Yurina Uchiyama as Haruna Mutsuishi, Nene Hieda as Maika Takatori, Hyoka Moriya as Shiho Kano, and Yuna Ogata as Honokasuki. Moriya played the role of Himo Midori in Sohama Yumiba's Dropout Idol Food Fight anime, and this is her first anime lead role back in the fall 2020. The second team member of the group is the team of Bird, which consists of Ayaka Takamura as Yuki Tendo, Satsuki Miyahaka as Chisa Akagawa, Mayu Izuka as Airi Eniwa, and Manatsu Murakami as Yusuha Fucho. For those who know about Murakami, she's also played the main role of Akebi Komichi in Heroes Akebi Sailor Uniform, which is her first anime breakout lead role, and talented voice actresses are going to give advice to Murakami in order to step up. The third team member of the group is the team of Wind, which consists of Yakari Ansai as Miharu Yomine, Saki Matsuda as Ayaka Muro, Megumi Yamaguchi as Mahoro Miyachi, and Arisa Suruno as Miko Hinakura. Ansai is a Taiwanese-Japanese voice actress who played the role of Tiara in K-Lab and Kadokawa Corporation's Lapis Relights franchise, including the mobile app and the anime, while Matsuda is known who played the role of Aoi Asahina in the stage-play adaptation of Spike Chunsoft's Danganronpa, and Yamaguchi, a former child actress before she stepped up into the ranks of becoming a voice actress. And the fourth team member of the group is the team of Moon, which consists of Hina Tachibana as Oi Maruyama, Ami Komine as Satori Utsugi, Mai Sato as Main Myojin, and Ryo Tsuchiya as Mei Tomi. I didn't know that Komine can do cosplay, and she is the perfect fit on cosplaying Utsugi, including her eyeglasses. Tsuchiya is also the voice of Madoka Higuchi in Bandai Namco's The Idol Master Shiny Color series, and Tachibana made her role of Mina Ichi in Aoi Hirao's Oshibudo back in the winter 2020. Okay, so that's about it for Q, and if you want to know more about the girl's voice acting journey, better catch it every Saturday, which is the same day as Japan, on Crunchyroll. I would like to shout out to Crunchyroll for this episode. Crunchyroll is an online anime streaming service that you can watch more than 1,000 anime titles on any device, whether it is on the PC and television, and on the go, such as laptop, mobile phone, and tablet. Plus, you can watch simulcast anime titles on both Japanese and English dubs, classic anime titles, Crunchyroll originals, and more. Sign up for a free 14-day trial at crunchyroll.com. If you have comments or suggestions, let us know in the comments. Follow Jeff11 Manchester on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and subscribe to youtube.com/kforboy. Well, that's about it for Jeff's podcast. This is Jeff. We'll see you in the next podcast.